Have you ever felt like gaming is stuck in a time loop? Every year, it's the same old story. Sequels, remakes, and live service games hog the spotlight, while fresh, innovative single-player experiences feel like they're on the endangered species list. What happened to the creativity? Where are the bold, groundbreaking new IPs that used to blow our minds? Well, the answer isn't just about creativity, it's about cold hard cash. Video games are more expensive to make than ever, and big companies have figured out that playing it safe makes them way more money than taking risks. So let's dive into the wild world of gaming economics and uncover why big studios are choosing to not make games anymore. At least, not the way they used to. Making video games today is like trying to fund a blockbuster movie. In the early 2000s, making a top-tier game cost around $5 to $20 million. By the PS4 Xbox One era, that number had jumped to $50 to $100 million. Now in 2025, AAA games can easily cost $200 to $300 million, and some even cross $500 million in development and marketing costs. For example, Cyberpunk 2077 cost $316 million to make. Hogwarts Legacy was over $300 million. Rockstar's next game, GTA 6, is rumored to have a budget of over $1 billion. With costs this high, companies can't afford to take risks. A single failure can sink an entire studio. Creating new intellectual properties, IPs, completely original games, is a gamble. It takes years to develop. Marketing a new IP is expensive because no one knows what it is. If it flops, the losses are devastating. For example, Forspoken 2023 was a brand new IP with a massive budget, and it flopped hard. Square Enix lost so much money that the entire studio behind it was shut down. Meanwhile, sequels like God of War Ragnarok or Spider-Man 2 are almost guaranteed to sell millions because people already love the franchises. That's why publishers prefer to milk existing IPs rather than take a risk on something new. Here's the cold hard truth. Single-player games sell once. Live service games make money forever. The Last of Us Part 2, 2020, was a massive hit, selling over 10 million copies at $60 each. Sounds great, right? But then you have a game like Fortnite or Genshin Impact, which is free to play, but makes billions of dollars every year from microtransactions. Why would a company sell you a $70 game once when they can make you spend $500 over 5 years? This is why companies are pivoting to live service models. They want battle passes, cosmetic skins, loot boxes, monthly subscriptions. And this isn't just affecting multiplayer games. Even traditionally single-player studios are being pushed into live service. Sony, for example, is shifting its focus to more multiplayer and live service titles, reducing the number of traditional story-driven games they make. Here's something wild. Some companies are actually making more money by not releasing games at all. Look at Take-Two Interactive, the parent company of Rockstar Games. They haven't released a new Grand Theft Auto game in over a decade. Yet they make billions every year from GTA Online alone. Why? Because people keep spending money on in-game content. They don't need to rush out GTA 6 when GTA 5 is still printing money. Similarly, Ubisoft makes a fortune from Rainbow Six Siege and Assassin's Creed Valhalla's DLCs, so why take a risk on a brand new IP? The formula is simple. Less risk, lower costs, steady, predictable revenue. And that's why we're seeing fewer bold, creative new games and more remakes, sequels, and live service titles. Is this the end of creativity in gaming? Not necessarily. There's still hope. Indie games are thriving. While big studios chase live service money, indie developers are creating some of the most innovative and creative games we've seen in years. Games like Hollow Knight, Hades, and Baldur's Gate 3 prove that great single-player experiences still have a place. Subscription services could help. Xbox Game Pass and PlayStation Plus give studios an alternative way to release new games without the risk of low sales. This could encourage more creativity. AI and tech could reduce costs. New game development tools powered by AI might speed up production and make it cheaper to create high-quality games, reducing financial risk. So, why did game companies stop making games? Because making new games is expensive, risky, and less profitable than milking existing franchises. The industry has changed, and unless something drastic happens, we're going to see fewer new IPs, more live service games, and more sequels, remakes for the foreseeable future. But what do you think? Are you okay with the way gaming is headed, or do you miss the days of fresh, original experiences? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more deep dives into gaming. Until next time, keep gaming.